Heading into their 10th straight postseason run, the Kansas City Chiefs welcome the Houston Texans to Arrowhead Stadium, as starting quarterback Patrick Mahomes has never missed an AFC Championship game. So, will Houston stand in the way of that streak? We're going to find out on Saturday. It is time to talk through all things AFC Divisional Round right now. What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Monday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. Hope you had a relaxing weekend. Kansas City got a nice week off as they watched the Wild Card Weekend unfold from the comfort of their own couches. So with the opponent, the time, and the date all set, we're going to talk through the Chiefs' road to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. First, give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get this episode rolling. All right, folks, we now know the Chiefs' divisional opponent along with the date and the time. So the back-to-back Super Bowl champs are going to host the Houston Texans on Saturday, January 18th at 3:30 p.m. Central Time on ESPN and ABC. Here is a very quick recap of Wild Card Weekend and how the Texans ended up coming here to Arrowhead Stadium. So this past weekend on Saturday, the 5th-seeded Chargers fell 32-12 to the 4th-seeded Texans. Later Saturday evening, the number 6-seeded Steelers fell 28-14 to the number 3 seed, the Baltimore Ravens. Finishing up the AFC bracket, the 7 seed, the Denver Broncos, fell on the road to the number 2 seeded Buffalo Bills 31-7 just yesterday. So that means out of all the teams to win, Houston is the lowest remaining seed. Since Kansas City is the 1 seed, they face the lowest remaining seed in the AFC bracket in the divisional, hence how Houston found their way to Kansas City. Let's look at the remainder of the divisional schedule right now. So after the Chiefs game this coming Saturday, the NFC is going to close things out with the Commanders at the Lions. Now on Sunday at 2 p.m., the Vikings or the Rams are going to face the Eagles, depending on what happens tonight. And on Sunday evening at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, the other AFC game gets underway, Ravens at the Bills. So whoever wins this matchup is going to head to the AFC Championship game to face the winner of the Texans versus the Chiefs. All right, according to a lot of reports, the weather here in Kansas City is going to be a bit chilly on Saturday. There is currently a 10% chance of snow with up to 20-mile-per-hour wind gusts, making it feel a bit colder. So right now they say it's going to be around 25 degrees, but feel like 14. So if you're going to go, plan on bundling up. Right now, according to FanDuel Sportsbook, the Chiefs are a 7.5-point home favorite. The last time these two teams met was in the regular season. That was just a couple weeks ago. So week 16, Kansas City won 27-19. Now before that, the teams met at the end of the 22 regular season. The Chiefs won that game 30-24. And then week 1 of the 2020 season, when the Chiefs beat Houston 34-20. Now the last time these two teams saw each other in the postseason, remember that was during Patrick Mahomes' first Super Bowl run, the 2019 season. Kansas City came back from a 24-0 deficit to beat the Texans 51-31 in the divisional round. Now, the Chiefs went on to beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl, where Mahomes picked up his first Lombardi. Mahomes is 6-0 in the divisional round since he took over. That is the most wins without a loss in any playoff round in NFL history. All time since Mahomes took over as a starter, he's also gone 4-1 against the Houston Texans, including the playoffs. His lone loss against the Texans came during the regular season of the 2019 campaign. As for head coach Andy Reid, this will be the 3rd time the Chiefs have played the Texans in the postseason during his tenure, with Kansas City winning both previous games. Let's dive deeper into the regular season win just a couple of weeks ago over Houston. Mahomes put up 260 passing yards and a touchdown to defeat the Texans 27-19. That was on December 21st. QB1 went 28 for 41 for 260 yards, while Texans quarterback C.J. Stroud completed 23 for 39 passes, 244 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy led all receivers with 65 yards and a touchdown on 7 catches. The Chiefs defense scored 10 points off Stroud's 2 interceptions. Here's head coach Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, who shared the reaction to the Week 16 win. This is back on December 21st.
Pat had a nice day today, 28 for 41 for 260 yards, a touchdown. I thought that was positive. X had his best day with 7 catches for 65. It was good to get Hollywood back in there. All the receivers, I thought, did a nice job, and Kels and Noah. So it was a positive day for all those guys. But it was good to get Hollywood back in the mix of this. And then third downs, and Ags had a great plan for third downs, 7 for 13, and then the red zone likewise, so 3 for 4 in the red zone. Defensively, you got to start with the D-line and the pressure that they were able to put on the quarterback. I thought they did fantastic job with that. Then that led to these turnovers with Hicks and McDuff, so which is great. I mean, they're doing well with those. 10 points we were able to capture off of the turnovers, and then Tranquil had a big day with all the tackles, leading the team in tackles. Josh Williams, the big sack there, did a nice job, and then special teams wise, Nico had some real good returns, and Bucker, was good to get him back in the groove there. He was kicking the ball well.
I mean, they were able to win versus man coverage, and I thought those guys did a great job. I think they won even more than I even threw them the football. But you saw we moved the ball well today, and we had to continue to do that. Some of the drives stalled out quickly, but once we got the drives going, it seemed like we could move it down the field. And so we'll have to continue to answer that we can beat man coverage, and then when teams play zone, we'll have to beat that as well. I mean, I know that is a part of it, but I think more than anything, we saw that once I did run, they put the spy there, which helps other guys get open, and so. It wasn't like I was necessarily going. My plan was to not run, and then I ended up running the first drive. But you got to play ball at the end of the day, and that's a good football team. This will take everything, and we were able to go out there and win. And now we move on to another great football team, and we want to try to fight to get that number 1 seed so we can be playing here at Arrowhead. But it's going to take our best football every single week.
So we're going to hear from the team for the first time tomorrow and the 2 days following that before the team gets ready to take the field on Saturday. All right, folks, in other news, the Chiefs weren't just sitting around on the bye week. It looks like the offensive line put in some work off the field as well. In this video here, you can see it's gone viral now, starting right guard Trey Smith and center Creed Humphrey helping a fellow Kansas Cityan get their car out of the snow. Talk about right place, right time. Who better to help you get unstuck than the Chiefs' offensive line? Today is also a big day for the Mahomes family. Patrick recently shared in an interview on CBS that his wife Brittany should be induced on Monday. Well, the couple shared on social media today that they welcomed a healthy baby girl into the world. Meet Golden Ray Mahomes, born on January 12th. This is the couple's third child. Golden will join their other kiddos, daughter Sterling and son Bronze, so it's going to be a full house with 3 kiddos, all under 3, but big congrats to Patrick and Brittany. All right, Charles Goldman shares on X that 2025 is on Brett Veach's mind. The Chiefs have already officially signed a pair of players to their reserve/future contracts. The pair includes linebacker Sean Bradley and defensive back Jason Taylor II. Goldman writes, according to the NFL's personal notice for Thursday, the team signed 2 players to the reserve/future contracts, their first of the season. So if you're unfamiliar with this type of contract, players who sign the reserve/future deals won't officially join the team until the new league year begins in March. So they won't get an opportunity to join the team in their postseason quest for Super Bowl 59, but they'll get a chance to make their case in the 2025 NFL offseason. Bradley is a former 6th-round draft pick out of Temple by the Philadelphia Eagles in 2020. He played 45 career NFL games across 3 seasons with the Eagles, only starting a single game. Now, he mostly played special teams for Philly. Listed as 6'1" and 235 pounds, he makes sense as a weak side linebacker in the Kansas City defense. Now, Taylor is a player that the Chiefs have had their eye on for a few seasons now. He was drafted in the 7th round by the Los Angeles Rams back in 2023. Brett Veach brought the 25-year-old to Kansas City for a pre-draft visit after he became the Big 12 interception leader at Oklahoma State. All right, folks, before we wrap up today, make sure you join me on the LLC, the Loyal Listeners Club. It's free to sign up. It connects you with myself and other fans talking all things Chiefs Kingdom. I'm on there daily trying to start conversations, so always would love to bring you guys more updates as always. So please get an exclusive access to rewards and special opportunities from the Kansas City Sports Network by signing up. The link to sign up is in the description below this video, so make sure you go check it out. Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. We're going to be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Monday.